Welcome back to another episode in the NFL Rejects franchise. The franchise where we take a bunch of regular season free agents, each 30 or older, slap them together without being allowed to trade or draft, and then try to go as far as we can. And we actually made it to the championship game here, and we're facing a team that is going to be absolutely brutal to beat. The Baltimore Ravens. One of the toughest teams currently in Madden. With an elite quarterback, with elite players, a crazy good defense, fantastic offensive players, and all that topped off with extremely good depth and just exceptional players on all positions. Also, we lost to them in the regular season. That was a game that we actually, we tried to do our best, but we just, to be honest, we never really stood a chance. And there we go. Today we are using a uniform that you probably haven't seen yet. It is based on the alternate uniform that has the slightly lighter green shirt. It does have feature the dark green pants, but it actually features dark green socks, and I just alter that ever so lightly. Let's see what we can pull off here. Take a look at this here, right? Marcus Williams, Patrick Queen, Roquan Smith, Marlon Humphrey, and those are only the players that have started trades or something like that. We are considered the home team, so that is positive, but it is still going to be an extremely hard game to play. Orafi away, injured immediately here as we take over at the 44. Our defense manages to give us a shot here, right? And I'm really keen on making this one count. It is imperative that we don't make any mistakes, that we don't give away any silly plays, that we make the most of our chances, and just in general play a flawless football game, because the alternative is going to be absolute destruction. Absolutely getting destroyed here by a team that will punish every mistake we make. The defense is really deep. Those players that you did see were the players that were the special X Factor or Superstar Dev Trades. They have so many Star Dev Trade players, young players, very strong dudes. So that's another factor. We have to make sure that our team doesn't get hurt too badly here when we get into contact with them. We're working hard on keeping the team fit for the most part, and here we go. This is not happening. Number one just goes straight for the jugular. Notable inactives, and you can see that joining the ones that were already there is Isaac Seumalo, out last week. Brought in Andre Dillard, who now sits on the left tackle position. But yeah, it really is extremely tricky dealing with all of these injuries. Looking for Howard, maybe get Jones. I was just trying to power forward here, and that is hard to do. 4th and 4 at the 40-yard line. I think, is that going to be a punt? Or is that already in field goal range? It's a 57-yarder. So let's try and go for this one here. Here we go. And here we go. Slightly towards the right-hand side. Tip towards the right-hand side. But we actually push forward. That is pretty cool to see here. So we score first. 3-0. And we're going to go ahead. Hopefully we can stop while we limit them at least. That is, again, that's just huge. Absolutely huge. Lamar Jackson and that offense is very, very hard to stop. It's just so many multifaceted ways around it here. We actually managed to twist and turn, shift between the lines here. Winning the championship would be, I'm not going to say a dream come true, all right? But that is the first big target that I would like to achieve here. The first big title. We managed to win our conference, and winning the division title would have been nice, but didn't get this. So there's that. And there we go. Play action shot wheel. I always get the division and the conference confused. I think what I meant to say was winning our division. And there we go. Pushing forward straight through those defensive players, and they're tough defensive players. The 2-minute mark will sound. And that 3-3 in the AFC Championship. The American Football Conference, hence the Conference Championship. The other one is the division, but I don't know. For me, a division is something taller, larger than a conference. I don't know. For some reason, I always want to call the AFC a division, but whatever. Let's stop talking about confusing and weird stuff that Dreddeus thinks, and let's return to the game here. 13, Michael Thomas, moving along the left-hand side here. That is pretty nice. Well done right there. Clock is ticking down, so I will not be stopping that, of course. We're going to set it before vertical now. Let's get OJ Howard in there. But as I said, I fully intend to not give the ball back to the Ravens in the first half. I want to stick this out. And actually overtaken here by number 14. That's Kyle Hamilton. Because we were on freaking track to get that. We were on track to catch that ball there. Alvin Kamara. Let's go. Gonna go past number 66. And just take a look at how our running backs react to getting hit here. Just take a look at how they react. Do they go down quickly or easily? And that is a big yes. Yes, they are. Really, really hard hitting stuff here. We're going to set up an inside zone run. Create a little bit more space here. 13 seconds. I'm going to let the clock drag down. I just really, really, really don't want to give him the ball back again. If we have to go for a field goal, that's what we're going to do. There we go. Ball is out. 78. And that is another set of downs. That is fantastic. The Ravens not really calling a timeout right now. So that's interesting. Which is why I will be calling a timeout, because we just got another set of downs. So what we can do now is we can actually attempt to push into the end zone there. So we're gonna go with a dagger here. OJ Howard. Maybe Brandon Cooks, but I'm actually looking for OJ Howard. He doesn't get the space, but now he does. First down, first goal at the 5-yard line, and we are still set with 18 seconds to go. Let's see here. Let's see if we can hit Josh Reynolds here. I think last game I said Ryan Reynolds. That was interesting. There we go. And he actually survives the contact right there. 9-3. Do we go up 10-3? I don't know. But I honestly have to say I love the color combo. I love the color combination here. The light green, the dark green. These uniforms are some of the most beautiful ones I have seen on Madden Relocation in a very, very long time. Alright, let me just drop that out there. Right, here we go. We got the ball back at the beginning of the second half. And I'd really like to capitalize on this here now. They are setting up super tight. I don't think I'll get through here. Gonna go to tight end attack. Push Howard forward. Maybe hit Kamara. And there we go. That is beautiful. OJ Howard. Can we evade? Yes, we can. Sidestep. Boom. There we go. Oh, another sidestep. Oh, and taken down here at the 12-yard line. What a fantastic pickup was that. That was great, man. That was really great. A gigantic first down. I had to wait a pretty long time, but in the end, OJ Howard got open, and then he just keeps on running. 40 yards. And those evasions were beautiful, man. Absolute thing of beauty. And here we go. Right to left. Alvin Kamara. Let's go. 12 yards. And then we have another touchdown. And we're going to get another touchdown. Here we go. A hard hit in the back with number 32. That's Williams. But Alvin Kamara, unstoppable right now. 17 versus 3, I think. In the AFC Championship game. Slight adjustment in the orientation. And there we go. Come on, defense turns it around. That is amazing, man. I don't know what it is, but I mean, I always trusted our defense, to be honest. But in this game, we are just playing way, way better against this Ravens team compared to what we did in, I think it was week 17. That was brutal, man. That was just really brutal to play. Gonna go with Odell Beckham Jr. here. Side note, we still have the one last hurrah for Stephon Gilmore active. So there we go. Sidestep. Beautiful stuff. Beckham Jr. goes down. Inbounds. And the clock will continue to run. And it's a really nice storyline. I love this. I never encountered the last hurrah. It's the first time I'm encountering this on these types of franchise series, because I usually don't have that old players unless it's just like the one dude that I really like to have on the team. For instance, on the Rams, it's Aaron Donald. You never get rid of Aaron Donald on the Rams. That's just an absolute no-go. But that's a big but. And I like big butts. Oh, come on, man. That was not very good blocking here. But whatever. What I was saying was, you don't ever get rid of Aaron Donald on the Rams, and so you do carry him through the years on the franchise. But of course, at some point in time, then, and that time usually is very far away, you might get the last hurrah. Come on, man. Can we get some blocking here? We're not getting any help right now. Offensive line is disintegrating, and we're not really opening up good enough to enable those pickups here on the run plays. I'm looking for Howard, but in reality, I'm going to be eyeing Odell Beckham Jr. I just hope he gets past. Who is that back there? I don't know. Marcus Williams. I think it's number. Is that 14? I don't know. There we go. Nice. Odell Beckham Jr. number 23 misses, and we punch in again. There we go. That's the way to play football. And that's the way that the NFL rejects show the current players how it's done. And I'm especially happy for Odell Beckham Jr. scoring against his former club, the Ravens. That is amazing. And Derek Carr kind of going, what, me? Did I do that? Nice. All right, I don't know what's going on. I think Lamar Jackson is injured or dead, but it's impossible. I don't know what's going on. But we are just playing consistent, clean football. And we have been playing that in the last game already. And we're now doing it again. First the Bills, now this Ravens team here. Crazy, man. Number 44 coming forward, almost picking this one. 2 minutes and 39. Let's go verticals. Looking for Thomas. Maybe Howard does get open. There you go. Michael Thomas, 4th and 1. And of course, you can bet everything you own that I'm going to be going for this one here. I will not be punting. Why ever would I do that? That's absolute nonsensical right now. We're leading. We've got time to blow. So we are obviously going to go for this. I'm also going to let the clock run down to the 2-minute warning. And then we're going to go for the run. That is just absolutely obvious that we have to do that. Never ever would I do something different. All right, but which one do we go? Let's go with the inside zone split. Alvin Kamara, right hand side. If we get it, that's good. If we don't get it, to be honest, it's nothing much happening. And we are actually denied. Roquan Smith. What a freaking beast. And the offensive line can't really help us out here. Look at that. Boom. Just held. Absolutely held. And the duo of Queen and Smith. Just insane. Such a strong duo. Who is that? Why is Leary coming onto the field here? That is the backup quarterback. Must be an injury. Alright, 24-10. 24-10, 1 minute 23 to go. And spoiler alert, we're going to be taking this. We are going to be taking this game. I will not be letting the Ravens come back here. And we again will be just switching out certain players. I do not want to risk any aggravation of injuries. So, there we go. We're going to also use Zach Ertz. Everybody else we're going to leave as is. But these players here, we're just going to start running. Man, Roquan Smith, whenever he gets involved, time slows. 2nd and 7. Here we are. Even if he's not the dude to make the official tackle. Oh, Jesus, man. 3rd and 7. Here we go. Come on, guys. Let's not be dumb here. But even if he's not the dude that's making the tackle, like for real, he's the one that that at least slows our player down enough for whoever really is going to tackle is going to be available. Look at that, man. Just a lunge onto the back there. And there's no escaping that. 4th and 2. Do we set up a halfback dive? Yes. Let's just set this one up here. I mean, it is 2 yards. That is not a super short distance. And we could go with something along the lines of a field goal here. But again, risk and reward. If we risk this and if we get this, then the reward is awesome. So here we go. Play action, fullback slide, Zach Ertz. We've also got Connor back here. One of these is going to be available. And that was almost a pick. I don't know, everybody was moving in slow motion. Everybody was moving in slow motion. I was like, do you want to maybe run this? Or what are we doing, guys? I think we're going to try that again. Alright, we're going to try this again, guys. Let's pretend to want to play this game, alright? James Conner goes down here, and the clock continues to tick, and the Ravens players, I think you can see the effort that went into stopping us today. It hasn't been an easy game for neither team, and we're going to let the clock run down. Or are we? Psych! Everybody that knows me should have known that I was never gonna let this just tick down. We're gonna go for field goal. Jake Elliott, get out of here. Come on. 50-yarder. And let's just put this one in here. Get you some fun times. Boom. Boom. Ooh, that was going down very quickly, but that is a nice kick, and we score, and we win the game 27 versus 10. And we win the AFC Championship. And man, I'm punching the air here. Sitting in my chair here. That rhymed. Alright? And that was not intended. But whatever. Joshua Dobbs. Dietrich Weiss Jr. You can see some of the names here. And it's going to be the AFC Championship win for the NFL Rejects. What a success for Derek Carr. That is awesome. Right, let's quickly check out the stats. What happened? Yeah, he was injured. All right. 100% completion rate and then injury. That sucks. That sucks. 80% completion rate, 2 touchdowns. Super clean game for Derek Carr. Joshua Dobbs was decent. The run game, I would say it was serviceable. Kamara did well enough with that 1 touchdown. Aaron Jones got injured. I do hope it's nothing bad because I'd hate to see him miss the Super Bowl. O.J. Howard, 79 yards. It was very good. Odell Beckham Jr., 54 and a touchdown. Rashad Bateman. You can see that. A lot of work went into this, but we clinched it. And we just played super clean football. Marcus Smith, Dietrich Wise, solo tackle leaders, total tackle leader, Marcus Williams, he was just everywhere it seemed. Emmanuel Ogba, Matt Ioannidis putting pressure on here. 2 sacks for David Onyemata, 1 for Dietrich Wise, 0 interceptions, and Jake Elliott getting 2 field goals, 3 extra points made. Reporter. You guys have made a heck of a run and now find yourselves on the way to the Super Bowl. What's been the secret ingredient? What does Stephon Gilmore say? It's called a secret ingredient for a reason. We're a tight-knit group with our minds set on one thing, becoming champions. I mean, wouldn't that be fantastic? Super Bowl bound. Potential retirement of cornerback Stephon Gilmore continues to inspire the team. Plus 15 morale. Jesus, man, we must be morale kings by now. But those boosts are helping us for sure, I'm pretty certain. And, well, guys, I mean, that certainly came as a little bit of a surprise here, especially after that loss to the Ravens here. Again, I feel like we could have probably gotten more out of this here in the regular season, but I don't care. I absolutely adore where we are right now. I love the fact that we pushed through this. It's another tough game, and now we will be playing the Super Bowl either against the Falcons or the Eagles. That's going to be exciting. AFC versus NFC, but for now, today, I just want to be happy and enjoy being the AFC champion, and that counts for so much. The Shamrocks, these NFL rejects here, these players that have had to endure so much in terms of being humiliated by not being picked by anybody, not deemed good enough by anybody. They've proven that they are worthy and that they really can still deliver. And that probably the other teams made a mistake not picking one of these or 2 of these or all of them like I did. And that basically is going to be the secret ingredient here. I think it's a special bond formed between all of these rejected players right here. Alright, with these words, I'm going to be ending the episode before someone or me starts to cry. Let's see who we play next week in the Super Bowl, or next episode in the Super Bowl. I'm not going to be playing Pro Bowl, of course. And yeah, I just hope you enjoyed today's episode as much as I did, because I really did. I gotta say thank you so much for watching. Almost dropped my phone right there. And if you did drop a like, please subscribe. As always, thanks for being here, and stay awesome. See you next time.